Captain's log, stardate 5627.2. I find myself face to face with a nemesis that has unlimited lethal potential, but I plan on proceeding with caution because so much is riding on this moment. Verrin Frost, I presume. I'm Captain Holt Allen.
I know who you are. The real question is, why are you here?
Let's just say this is an opportunity for us to communicate.
Not interested.
You should be. There's a conflict of interests that has to be resolved.
There is no conflict, just my interests. Your arrival is unfortunate, but will not interfere with my plans.
And what plans are we referring to?
Not for you to know.
All right. But you may not be aware that your actions are causing destruction across many star systems.
Not aware. I am just beginning to act on behalf of the universe, even at the cost of total annihilation.
How can a being so powerful be destructive to this extreme?
And how can you be so ignorant? Even without knowing my full plan, surely the outcome is obvious. It drives everything I do, and you in particular.
Me? What are you talking about? I'm nothing like you.
Really?
What is our common link, Frost?
Everything we do is for love. And now I must kill you. And now I must kill you.
Do you always announce your intentions?
I'd be worried if you weren't sick. A Druladanian might be a match for me in a hand-to-hand situation.
Sick or not, I will fight to survive. I'd rather work it out peacefully with you. But make no mistake, I'm ready for the alternative.
Admirable. In another reality, we could have been friends. But it is beside the point. I will grant you a special death, however. I will scatter you into various pieces, each one going into a different universe. The ultimate trip for an explorer, such as yourself. No need to thank me.
Now wait a minute.
Daddy, listen to me! Hi, Daddy.
Honey. Am I glad to see you?
We have literally no time. You must listen.
I'm listening.
In a moment, we'll cease to exist. You have one chance only.
One chance?
No time. You gotta remember the connection between us. A connection. Open your eyes.
First you try to kill me, and now you're willing to lend me a hand?
To do otherwise would be rude, yes?
I suppose so. You're one inconsistent being, Verrin Frost.
You have no idea. And who would you be?
Assuming this is not a joke, I am Captain Holt Allen.
Allow me. Ah, I understand now.
You understand what?
You have traveled 7 years into your past. You already know it, but reject the idea.
I'm not fond of riddles, Frost.
Forgive me, Captain. It's my nature to be elusive.
And mine to find answers. Where is this place?
You are currently on my dimensional ship, one of 3 in my fleet. To be honest, I did not build them, but modified them for my purpose.
Which is?
I don't know you well enough to discuss it, Captain. However, I would be honored to show you the true nature of the universe. Understanding that might allow my true calling to be known.
All right. Let's do it.
To understand the universe, you must first know yourself. You want knowledge, Captain? I'll show you 2 seconds of the multiverse. Maybe you'll better understand what I'm trying to do. We will become truth. Open your mind.
A beautiful day.
Yes.
I haven't had a visitor for some time now.
May I ask who you are?
Ha! So polite. I'm known as Truth to many. My honesty has made me many enemies. I am sometimes too much to bear, I suppose.
Because no one wants to face you? Forgive me, but how can I take what you say seriously?
Are you willing to hear what I have to say? Or will you dismiss it all to avoid the truth?
I'm not afraid, if that's what you're implying.
Oh, I'm not doubting your courage. But are you willing to expose your soul?
You sound like my cousin Ulysses. I don't know why I have to answer your questions at any rate.
Ha! The answer of a frightened being.
Let me ask you this. If I already know the truth, but won't acknowledge it, then why does it matter?
One cannot grow and achieve full potential by turning away from reality.
I'm not going anywhere.
Admirable.
Still not getting the point of all this.
I think you do. How do you go on living like this?
What do you mean?
I have never seen someone so profoundly sad, yet driven to press on despite this.
Everyone has sadness in their lives. I'm no different.
You mean that everyone has different experiences? In your case, that is great pain? Galaxies, planets, and stars die. Yet the ones we hold close to our hearts are the real source of pain. No matter how far we travel, we cannot escape it.
Be that as it may, I'm dealing with my pain.
Surviving it is more accurate, I should say.
I don't dwell on self-pity.
How do you bear it? To have found your true love, one so deep as to define your very existence, and to have it so cruelly taken away. What is that like, I wonder? Now is the time for total honesty.
It is almost unbearable. That beautiful being, so gorgeous and alive with such promise, only to have her remain forever out of my reach. The echo, the ache, the longing to be with her, knowing I cannot. Every day a reminder that love is not meant for me.
And yet I sense a possibility, however doubtful you might be.
There is a theory she might yet live, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to her. I'm a scientist, yet I seem to be traveling farther and farther away from science and into the realms of magic.
You know in your heart that that is not true, Captain. Magic is simply science that is not understood.
How am I supposed to save Natalie and my timeless daughter? Do I dare hope I can save everyone?
Forget hope. Do you dare try?
I'm dying, and I fear I will run out of time before I can save my family.
But that's not the only truth, is it?
I don't know what you mean.
Liar! If you cannot face the reality of who you are, then what is the point? Tell me, if you live a life solving problems, but ignoring your own, are you really living or avoiding? Speak the truth now and stop lying.
What will change if I admit everything?
This burden you carry is a heavy one. It has brought you down to your knees.
I don't want to talk about this. I just want some answers.
Are you such a coward that you cannot face yourself?
Why does it matter?
Coward! Stop hiding and be completely honest for once in your life.
What do you want me to say? That my Natalie is gone? That I was betrayed by my best friend? That I'm dying? That every minute is pain? That I'm envious of the young and healthy? That I may not survive long enough to save my family? That the solutions seem to rely more and more on magic and not science? That I fear I'm in over my head? That my life no longer has meaning? And I'm so damn tired, I have no more energy to care?
Yes, we have truth. And now we can proceed. Despite your depression, there is strength in you yet.
I don't know.
All of what you said is true. But you left out one thing.
And that is?
You are also hopeful. Despite everything going on, you still have hope that despite the odds, you will succeed.
Maybe at one time. Not anymore.
You've just forgotten that it is there all along. Here, take it and remember.
What is that?
Hope. Your hope, in fact, my good captain. Now go and complete your mission.
Impressive. Most succumb to insanity after visiting the multiverse.
Is that what you had in mind for me, Frost?
On the contrary, Captain, I was hoping you would pull through. I want you to understand why things are.
I would like to know what's going on. Tell me, what does the multiverse show you?
My purpose and eternal curse. Every single moment I am tortured by the many that must become one. Did you ever notice the indifference to all the suffering that happens? That good and bad clash on every level, despite the belief that karma or cosmic justice will balance the scales in the end. As it stands, that belief is a universal wish, a belief for the desperate and followers of blind faith.
Maybe life is what we experience and react to, according to the situation at any given time.
And I say that way leads to chaos and madness.
What do you mean by that?
I will not explain myself to you. There is too much at stake. Give me a moment to shut down my equipment. No more traveling today.
What is happening?
There is a malfunction in the travel computer. A portal is appearing into the multiverse. Get out of here now! Press the button to your left. Hard. Why did you save my life, especially knowing what I will do in the future?
I can't reconcile the man you are and what you will become. I don't even understand how you know the future, if it hasn't happened yet.
You are trapped by linear thinking. With my technology, I am an agent of time itself.
And yet there must be limits. You weren't prepared for that portal opening.
There is some truth to what you say.
That looks familiar.
The prototype to my suit, vastly inferior. I will reveal something to you, a reward for saving me. You might be able to use it to save your Natalie.
What is this?
You will know in time.
But what?
You must go now. I won't forget what you've done for me today. But the past is not your place, and there are many depending on you.
There is still much to be resolved.
The great mystery will be concluded when the many becomes the one. Thusly, love for all becomes reality. It is the Galvani way.
Frost, listen to me. You can stop your future self. Be that person that does good. I see what you are now and what you will become. Make a stand. Do what's right. Be in service of life and not against it.
If you understand anything at all about me, Captain, you'll know that this is what I've been doing all along. Farewell.
Enter. Thank you for coming at such short notice, Sharp. Have I got a tale for you?
It is my pleasure, Captain.
I failed, Sharp. I don't think I got through to him. I don't think he understood what I was trying to say.
Or maybe he did, but wasn't about to change his mind.
There was something Frost said. It may be important, but I have no idea what it means.
What did he say?
He talked about love and reality for all, adding that it was the Galvani way.
I see.
Do you understand what he was referring to?
Maybe, Captain.
Anything you can shed some light on will help.
Galvani is a very ancient theory. Threndrets practice Alvani, a modern variation of it.
I see. Can you tell me what the theory entails?
I'll put it to you in basic terms. It would take days to go over the complexities and the ideas behind the concepts in depth.
Since I feel time is of the essence, it's all right by me. Just get me up to speed.
Yes, Captain. Galvani is the theory that one reality-based concept, a sentient emotional state, a galaxy, a universe, started out as one whole thing and is now many parts of itself. This fragmentation, it is believed, leads to degradation and weakens the original to the point it ceases to be eventually.
Not quite following.
It's hard to articulate. Let's try this for an example. This theory purports that there was an original universe, the first and only one. It existed for a long time, but then another was created, then another, and so on. But with each new universe came even more versions created from themselves. At this point, the expansion continued unstoppable. So, what happened to the original universe? It has served as the source of all these new universes, and therefore it is diminished, incapable of being what it once was.
And why would that be a bad thing?
The theory states that the diminishment would eventually lead to a collapse into non-existence, and that same fate would apply to all the multiverses. The decay would speed up, overtaking the creation of new universes until nothing remained. Total annihilation of reality.
And that is Kelvani?
No, I've only described the setting. You might say Kelvani is the action. I'll do my best to explain it.
Go on. You're doing just fine, Sharp.
Kelvani is the act of reversing the process, starting with the energy of thought, and continuing all the way of restoring the balance of the one true universe. The idea is to combine everything until there is just one thing left. Again, whether it's an idea or a universe, it's all the same thing.
Very interesting. But what is the connection with Frost?
Based on what I know of him, the theory of Kelvani isn't apparent at all.
Is there anything to the theory? You haven't told me, Sharp.
There is a mentality, a perspective, that many who employ Kelvani find useful. No matter the subject, the theory is applied from an overall view. It's like having a plate of food in front of you. The whole thing is seen at once, until you focus on a specific item, until all your attention is taking up one small matter at a time. I hope that makes sense.
It does. I feel the answer is right in front of me, but I'm not seeing it. I need more time to think. Thank you, Sharp.
A pleasure to serve. Captain, may I ask what you are holding?
Frost gave it to me. I don't know what it does, but he said it might help me save Natalie.
And who is Natalie, Captain?
It's a long story, Sharp. For another time. Excuse me. Alan here.
Captain, incoming message.
Put it on the screen here, Starlin.
Channel open, Captain.
Thank you.
Captain Allen.
This is Captain Allen. What can I do for you? Can you give me any details?
Starfleet
Incredible. Anything we can do to help? The Antyllus stands ready. Can you tell me the identity of this person?
We need you to look at Captain Menard.